dreams are meant to be pursued, and dreams, when taken seriously, will always come to fruition. And that can be the same for this dream known as WrestleDream's predictions. In 2 days, or tomorrow, because that's when I'm uploading this, if there's another matches that I am missing, then that is on future me, not this current me. But I'm only going to be covering the main so skipping all that pre-show nonsense. Jamie Hayter taking on Diaco. I see Jamie easily winning this match. She has been getting a lot of momentum coming off her win from Sky Blue last Dynamite. And I think it's obviously Jamie Hayter's time, if you were to ask me. So that's an obvious Hurt Syndicate versus Ricochet and GOA. And Hurt Syndicate are likely to win this one. I would probably say that I would have preferred to see on the pre-show, because I think some of the pre-show matches could have definitely made it to the main card if you were to ask me. But I'm not booking the show. The $500,000 match, a match stipulation. It's the Young Bucks versus returning Jurassic Express. First pay-per-view back for these guys, and I think, as much as I believed the Jurassic Express were likely to win this, I kind of see the Young Bucks using some methods to find a way to cheese their way through this. The I Quit match, which in my opinion is going to be, I believe, the star-making performance of a lifetime. And honestly, I can't really decide on which one I would say who would win. Darby and John are people who, in rare cases, I have ever heard the words. I feel like this match is going to be a match where return is very, very possible. I may say this one goes to Darby. I think this is basically setting up for the underdog victory for Darby Allin, just based off what I've been seeing on the shows lately, on the same place where Darby Allin and Jon Moxley had that intense standoff where he put Bryan Danielson down while Darby was strapped to the ropes. So I feel like that is likely to happen. The TNT Championship match, Kyle Fletcher taking on Mark Briscoe. And both their matches in the qualifying matches of the Continental Classic and the One Cup are absolutely tremendous matches, and I would go back and watch them if you haven't already. But I think this one goes to Kyle. I feel like Kyle is still on a good run with the TNT Championship, and maybe I can see Mark Briscoe getting it sometime soon, because I feel like he is way overdue for another championship reign. But I think it goes still to Kyle, because I feel like Kyle is having such a good run with that belt. That's just how I feel. World Tag Team Championships, Brody King and Bandito. Bandito taking on Kazuchika Okada and Konosuke Takeshita. They have been teasing it ever since Okada has had the Unified Championship, and they've been teasing it at All Out too. So I feel like this could sort of be the breakaway, or at least be a huge part towards their likely feud to happen. And potentially maybe one of them leaving the Couch family, but maybe I'm just reading too much into it. I do see Brodito retaining here. The Women's Championship match, which is Chris Statlander versus Toni Storm. Now this match I can kind of see going either way. I feel like this could be a great first of pay-per-view defense for Chris Statlander, and Toni Storm has been doing great work without that belt. I think it will go and stay with Chris Statlander for another day, because that's just how I see it, because it is her time. And I believe them. It is the main event of the show, which is Hangman Adam Page versus Samoa Joe. He had to beat demons. I think it it's pretty similar to how both men have gotten their separate championships. But for me, Hangman is going to retain. I just don't see Joe being world champion yet again. Hangman's still gonna hang on to that World Heavyweight Championship for another day. Cowboys. But hey, we'll just have to find out come this Saturday. But until then, check out my videos. STARZ, unite.